like, saying, I'm gonna have to, like, my bike up there to the park, because, like, my teacher wanted to see the bike or whatever went on, so I'm gonna go ahead and, like, take my bike up to the park on Wednesday or whatever. That's it, and yes, we did have class, thank goodness. You know what I mean? Although it was cold as heck out there, you feel me? Real though, anyway. But I don't mind it at all, you know what I'm saying? I ask people got my, like, uniform pants, for real though. So, I did class in my shorts, you feel me? For real though, I'm not playing at all, I'm serious. I'm serious, really. You know what I'm saying? For real though. But anyway, so, yeah, I'm like, go ahead and, like, just show her my bike. But I'm gonna make sure I remember the bike chain, you feel me? For real though, I mean the bike locker, actually, you know what I mean? Because, like, shoot, hey, I might as well take that, you know what I mean? For real though, be my first time using it, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so, yeah, I might, like, go ahead, do that or whatever, or not, you know what I mean? But, now, I, like, did watch, like, 2 episodes of, like, Poker Page. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, I watched the other episodes of, like, season 2. You already know what it is. For real though. But I have, like, one more episode to watch on it. You know what I mean? I think it's the 8th episode. You know what I'm saying? For real though. But it may, like, comes to, like, 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 some more episodes of the 8th. Tell me what's up. You know what I'm saying? For real though. But anyway. Yeah, I'm like, shoot. Yeah, oh my goodness, this show is funny and more funny than ever. You feel me? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm just up there just like, thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, like, oh my goodness. Anyway, so it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I wasn't going, like, ditch the park or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But my teacher said this. She was like, if nobody else don't show up, then we go up out of there, you know what I'm saying? For real though. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so yeah, because, like, like I said, that's like, my friends, other friends didn't even show up for the first class or whatever one night, you know what I mean? So yeah, they didn't show up again this time, you know what I mean? So hey, my teacher, like, was like, oh my goodness, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so she just said, get up out of there. And she said she was going to drive me home or whatever, whatnot. I said because it was too cold outside or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? But anyway, thank goodness it didn't, like, rain or nothing. She said it happened earlier or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that was crazy. That was crazy ever because, like, that, like, Elf said, Elf showed me one thing. You know what I'm saying? Then my teacher said another. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it was somebody on my, like, bike or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I can understand. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, hey, that makes sense about what you were talking about, you know what I mean? Because my bike cover wasn't even wet, but then rain, you know what I mean? For real though. But, hey, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, shoot, it's alright with me, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so, yeah, I mean, like, I actually just was, like, talking to, like, my, brother, or talking to, like, one of my twins on the phone or whatever, and I said when I was, like, walking, like, towards the parkway, you know what I'm saying? For real though, I had, like, maybe it took numbers, but yeah, I made it there. I made it there. And I kept on winning, and I kept on winning. And yes, I was, like, listening to music and dancing to music and stuff like that. Yes, I was doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? I already said I was doing my thing, you know what I mean? I wasn't playing, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna cap about it. You mean? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, it was just something, just like, talking to him on the phone or whatever. We out there having a chit chat or whatever, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so, yeah, like, tell me what's up, and I told him what's up, or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But bro, the reason I didn't jump on my, like, game, you know, because I, like, what I'm saying, I already knew time was gonna go fast. You know what I'm saying? For real though. And I already knew it was gonna be time for me to go. Even if I tried to jump on the game, you feel me? For real though. That's why I didn't jump on the game, you know what I mean? Anyway, so, yeah, I'm gonna, like, go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? But right after I get done practicing, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a Monday. You feel me? It's a Monday. And you already know. Every Monday, I always practice. Sometimes I forget, and then I have to do it on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Do it right up there. I'm not even champion or nothing like that. You feel me? For real though. Anyway, I told my teacher, like, my, come on my bank. You know what I'm saying? That I asked her that I put it on the rack. You know what I'm saying? She said, as long as no one of them get on it. You know what I'm saying? It was already wet. Nah, I mean, like, shoot. She said, there ain't no water on it. And I'm like, what? I was like, oh my goodness, over real though. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I was just up there just like, wondering or whatever, whatnot. Like, when she was talking about or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? About it not getting wet. It's always gonna get wet. You know what I'm saying? It's outside. You know what I'm saying? Plus, like, you know what I'm saying? If it rains, it's gonna get wet. You know what I mean? I mean, like, shoot. I'm just saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, oh my goodness. Can't even say it if it don't get wet, but it's gonna get wet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, shoot. Yo, my goodness. I mean, like, that was, like, something else I was, like, thinking, like, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, so, I'm just up there, like, having a good conversation with my friends or whatever, or not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, and, yeah, I, like, took one of them, like, through the forms or whatever, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm like, she asked me, like, what kind of part that she was, like, having trouble on or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So I, like, took her through, you know what I mean? But I took her through it, and she was like, oh, yeah. I was like, uh-huh, you got it now, D. Shoot, for real though. Anyway, so, yeah, it was like, kind of cool. Kind of cool, you really, for real though. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm glad I did that or whatever, you know what I mean? Because I remember all the forms or whatever, you know what I mean? For real though. Plus I'm gonna show you, yeah, because I'm gonna take a degree. You know what I'm saying? For real though. And I have to know all of them, you feel me? For real though, I just can't, like, know half of it, you feel me? You just gotta know all of them. All the forms, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so, yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be tight. I'm gonna, enjoy, you know what I'm saying, doing all the things. And plus, if I have to do, when that's my time to do the secondary part, I'm gonna have fun with that. You know what I'm saying? For real though, I'm gonna enjoy it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna enjoy it. Like, enjoy it just like I enjoy doing the other forms or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so, yeah. You just, like, have to think about it, whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care how cold it was. You know what I mean? I mean, like, as long as I make it to the port, before class. You know what I'm saying? Everything is all Gucci. You know what I'm saying? It's Gucci. You feel me? For real though. I mean, like, yeah, you already know what it is. I mean, like, I'm not even playing. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, staying home is, like, kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's a little boring. You know what I'm saying? For real though. You know what I mean? Because, like, why I can't, like, I can move around, but not that much. You know what I'm saying? For real though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, shoot. But in class, you already know what it is. Movement all the time, you know what I mean? For real though, anyway, so, yeah, I'm just like, just gonna do my thing like that, you feel me? For real though. Anyway, I'm just gonna, like, all that. I mean, just like, enjoy it. You feel me? But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy the video. Hit the bell on notifications so you can see my next upload and my next post. And to make sure I'm making notifications more. And oh yeah, you can check out my previous videos if you like. So long, farewell, goodbye.